By the button. Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Lexers is going to bed. Have a nice sleep, Lexers. And good morning, everyone who's here today. Why is everybody on this morning?
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, why is everybody on this morning? We never have this many people on this morning. It's morning.
I just happened to wake up at 4 in the morning and feel like doing.
I actually slept through my alarm, but the dogs are like, hey, but you need to go outside. We need to go out, Mom. Mom. We need to go out.
Yeah.
So that takes over for the alarm clock. They didn't. They were out at 11 last night.
Well, I was dealing with some account problems. I had a question about that, if you wouldn't mind answering.
If I can, sure.
Okay, I've got a ticket history of years, and my most recent ticket and a few others from this year and maybe last year just snapped out of existence.
Okay.
And I don't know what could be the cause of that.
Oh, that's definitely a question you'd have to ask them. You want my theory for those of us who've worked on tickets? A lot of times they'll just clear tickets. If they're not resolved after X number of months, they just dump them.
Oh,
especially if they didn't get a response or something.
Yeah. It may be something that can't respond. It may be an auto-clearing thing. All depends on the system that they're using. But generally, Help Desk keeps them in the system for a long period of time, and things just fade into obscurity in the background. But I have no idea how they run their systems.
Or just like one day you have an employee going through like, is this something that anyone is ever going to actually do anything with? No? Okay, then we will relocate it.
Yeah, I was working with a company where my boss had a backlog, or it's not backlog, but had a list of every single ticket-related email to the point that he had 16,000 emails in his email dating back years. And I'm like, just delete them. He's like, no, I might need them someday.
I mean, I have seen situations where people were actually, for some legal reason, being required to keep absurd amounts of data.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
In my case, I've got stuff from like 23 and before still in existence, but it's my upper from like 24 and this year that got snapped.
I would say that 1, you could reach out to them. 2, they're not going to tell you. 3, if it's an ongoing problem, submit a new ticket.
Oh, okay. Because of I also want to give a warning because I was curious if I'm having negative game experience because of stuff happens screwy with server downtime.
Yeah.
So I played a Klingon character on a fresh account not connected to anything, and I got him through the tutorial. Server time went down. Then when server time went up, my Klingon is trapped in the tutorial with no way to complete it again.
You were actually not in the tutorial instance? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know exactly what's going on.
It was like there was like I'm on the Klingon planet where you're like it's I think it's supposed to tell you to do this and that to get through the tutorial, and there's like no.
He's talking about.
Oh, okay, Des.
Had the same problem.
Yeah.
He got stuck in the tutorial and then he never got out of it again.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally had to delete that character and create a new one.
Is this the step in the tutorial where they're telling you to go to the exchange and go to the tailor and all of that stuff?
Yes, sir.
The unique part here is my friend is absolutely... He has never played Star Trek Online before, so I can understand that he might have clicked something or he had run past a point or something. I wasn't paying attention, but when I paid attention and I tried helping him out, there was no way for him to beam out of the instance. There were no checkpoint where he could continue where he was going. He just had a green dot next to... Usually you get a check mark when you're done with your current objective. It was just this green dot and nothing else could be done.
What map was he on?
First map on the Federation side, I think.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy.
No,
So
you are. No, you're definitely going crazy. Anyways, seriously though, it's like, cause like, that's one of those things that gets weird. Is that, breaking the scripting by having the character, somehow just like get moved back a step in the script because will do
Oh.
all sorts of horrible things. Cause like, this is actually something I've seen come up in missions where having a bad enough lag spike will actually cause it to not complete objectives properly. And if you disconnect while doing the tutorial, it just can't reconnect to the tutorial properly.
Was this during a...
Which is why this is why I was asking which map you were on, because if it's one of the special tutorial only instances, I don't. If you disconnect or log out or something mid tutorial instance, it can't just put you back.
ah,
But it's... I hate to say it, but it's only the tutorial. It'll probably be easier to just recreate the character and start it.
Yeah, as I said,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
have to
already-
recreate the character. It's only a tutorial.
yeah, I already did that. It's just the problem is I'm in another guild, and I want to get this new one into that one, so I can't delete it yet.
Why
But
not?
I can't invite myself. Let me see if I
Can't you just
find-
ask somebody else to invite you? I mean,
Yeah, that seems like a minor.
Yeah. Yeah, just reach out to like your... create your character, the new one you want to use, reach out to one of the other members of the fleet and ask them to invite you in.
Yeah, well, the character is already created. I'm just having trouble trying to have contact with the others. I've posted on
Well,
the
I mean,
Discord.
I can't help you with that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're
No,
not
no.
getting the others to reach back to you, are the others even active in the fleet?
I don't know. I don't talk to anybody on
That
voice
sounds like
chat.
a problem.
Yeah, so the thing you can usually do is go into your fleet roster, see how many players are in there, and you can usually see when the last time they were online was. Like I'm looking at Duffy, who the last time he was online was February 23rd of 2024. So you can see how active a fleet is just by going through that. I hate to say that. We probably ought to clean out Hugh's heroes because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are dead. 7 of our 14 members have passed away. Not that we have an active Hughes heroes, but I mean, so the only 2 active players in that are me and Frost on our multiple tunes.
Well, I mean, if you're going to like make it active, I could see you clearing it out. But if it's just going to be a memorial, then you could keep the players in there.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just at some point when you're trying to remove senior officers from a fleet, it is a process, is it not, Pi?
Yeah.
What, 14 days?
14 days per person, and you can't do 2 at the same time.
And also, it's like you can't start by kicking them out of the fleet. You have to demote them several stages in one at a time.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. So with Ed, who had like, I don't know, 50 characters in one of our fleets, it's...
I can't remember. I don't know how far I got with it, but I'm slowly getting there. But it's
Yeah.
like, if he's a fleet admiral, you have to demote him, and then you have to wait 10, 14 days in order for the demote to kick in, and then you can kick him. And then you can start taking a new tune and wait an additional 14 days.
Yeah, so with 7 of our people who were fleet admirals getting kicked, it's a 2-month process. Obviously, we would keep 1 from each each person alive, so to speak. Weirdly enough, both are Duffies, but different Duffies.
Right.
So
Well, when you say Duffy, I think of the website.
I don't know the website, but no, we had Canadian Duffy and we had Von Marcus Duffy. It just happened to be that they're both in the same fleet. Several of the same fleets.
Oh. Well, there was this website from a few years ago called Duffy, to where it would help you with games. I don't know if Star Trek was related to it, though.
Probably not.
There was this one point in the internet where there was like people have looked at GameFAQs like, hey, that's popular. Let's make it. And then
Wait,
like,
wait a second. What? You're breaking.
I'm not having any issues. Hey, but since we are here, would anybody like to go shoot things?
Yes, please.
You know that repair 50,000 Hall of Teammates
Yeah.
thing? Yeah.
We had fun with that one last night.
Okay. Well, anyways, thanks. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? I don't think you can hear us.
That's strange. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, should we go play?
Yes, I just sent invitations out.
Oh,
If you want to join us. Chris, I sent you one, but let's try that again.
I swapped characters.
Okay,
because
I can
realized
reinvite you.
The character I was on was a bad choice, and
Okay.
you're probably doing this Fed side, aren't you?
We are fed today. We were Klingons last night.
Oh,
Okay, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We could hear you before, but you couldn't hear us.
It's a lot of lag.
That happens.
Okay, well,
Chris, I sent you an invitation. Did you get it? Because it's not letting me reinvite you. There you are.
all right.
Yeah, sir. I just was looking at something at work.
No worries. Pi
And
invitations coming?
One last thing, because
Uh-huh.
this is gonna sound like homework, but for your own sakes, take screenshots of whatever you have to for your characters. So if anything goes wonky, you know you're not thinking like, "Oh, I must not have done that, and I got to do it all over."
I just live on the plan of it's all going to go wonky. Enjoy life.
Oh, just like let it go bye-bye and just forget it then?
Yeah, for me, because, with 50 plus tunes, I'm out of Fs to give.
Well, also there's the whole thing is like at some point taking more screenshots is a waste of time because the fact that you have to actually be able to find a specific screenshot.
Yeah, that's a good point. I suppose if you did some better organization than I ever did, so.
You basically need to make a carefully indexed library to actually use them after the fact.
Oh, okay, I can understand that. So, yeah, with this in mind, when it comes to ship collecting, I've gone under the principle that if I can't recover it, I'm not going to bother trying to claim it. Like, like a personal ship or something, like one-time use, because I've had 2 Mirror Universe warships, never got to use them because my characters weren't high enough, and I was looking forward to doing that. A Protostar ship, and a Borg Juggernaut, and they all went bye-bye. So, yeah.
Well, make sure you put protection on everything you absolutely want to keep. It's harder for things to go bye-bye then. I've yet to have something disappear.
This is one of those things where you say it, and I'm like, how? I have literally never had that happen to me.
Let me interrupt.
Weird.
Real quick, what are we doing so I can queue us up? Because we got 5 of us. We can do anything we want to.
Terran ships?
We can do Terran ships, Jupiter Aratus, or Counterpoint.
Well, how do you put a protection on a ship?
You just right-click on the ship box. This is, of course, referring to box ships, though.
Yeah. I mean, once it's open, you shouldn't be able to lose it very easily. You have to actively disengage that ship. So, really quick, Jupiter or Counterpoint?
Okay.
My primary goal is going to be heal botting someone who's actually taking damage. So
Counterpoint might be easier for that one because we're more stationary. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fine.
It's private, so we're just going to launch.
Well, all my ships were, except for maybe one Protostar, all my ships were in boxes, so I never had the chance to secure them. I didn't know you could secure ship.
Sure. Just go into your inventory. Anything that's in your inventory, so if you have a box ship in your inventory, right-click on it, and you get the option to change Protect Status to On. And that means you can't accidentally delete it like when you're doing a mass deletion. You shouldn't be able to mass delete a ship, but stupid happens. We all do it.
I mean, I personally avoid mass deleting things just because, as a general rule.
Yeah. Oops, do I not have shields on? Oh, I don't have shields on. Hold on, let me put some shields on. There we go.
Things I've done is I've never put a ship in dry dock. I've never deleted a ship.
Oh,
I've never
great.
done.
I'm lagging horribly.
Oh.
I've never done mass deletions, but lately I've noticed that when you have that red line of text for your servers not working properly, and your game just stops. That's happened to me in a few days.
Yeah. That's why you put protection on.
Yeah. I don't.
So if you have any weapons, if you have any ships or boxes you don't want to get deleted by accident, put protection on it.
Yeah. And you can do it for as many items as you need. It's not like you can only protect 10 items.
And then that means you won't be able to sell it on the exchange. You can't pull it, you can't drag it, you can't right-click on it and hit salvage or anything before you change the status.
No one's taking damage.
Do you want, in the next sequence, when we're sitting, not this sequence, the one after this, when we're sitting at Tarek Nor and DS9, I can just sit there and take off my shields and take damage if you want to heal me.
Sure, that would be nice.
Okay, no problem.
Well, to replace my time ship, I got a Paradox ship.
Paradox is nice.
But I already claimed it.
Yeah.
But how do I put protection on it so I don't lose it?
Well, if you have the ship in your inventory in a box, you can protect the box. Have you taken it out of the box?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you shouldn't be able to accidentally delete it no matter what, and it shouldn't be deletable. I've never heard of an active ship being deleted.
Well, this has happened to me within the last 2
An
years.
active ship that was opened and in your inventory got deleted?
Not in my inventory, in my active roster.
I've never heard of that. Has anybody else heard of that happening? I'm not saying it didn't, but I'm...
Yeah, I'm just saying one active ship, and then everything else, the boxes in my inventory, those went bye-bye.
Yeah, those you have to protect by right-clicking on them.
Okay, then I gotta log into the game and at least save the ships that I do have, so this doesn't happen again.
Absolutely.
Okay, but see, I've got a memory that's coming back to where my character Riley Starson. I was so happy 2 years ago getting the Weld uniform on him, and then I'm taking screenshots, which I don't have anymore because I had to replace my hard drive. But he's on the I remember being on the computer looking around the ship because I'm so excited about the bridge. This is why I remember this memory, because of the bridge. And then all of a sudden, no, it just went bye-bye, and I'm life gets busy and you forget about stuff, and then stuff comes back to your memory, and they're like, where's my
bye-bye? What do you mean it just went by? What do you mean it just went bye-bye?
It's like the closest thing, my working theory is that whenever there's downtime, there is a server regression, they take the speedometer and they rewind the speedometer on a car.
That sounds like...
But the problem is that would affect everybody, not just you.
Well, I'm not saying it's intentional.
I'm saying that if that was something that was happening, you wouldn't be the only person who'd be going through it, because it's not like the server is unique to you.
Are you playing the game 5 minutes before they go down, or do you play till you lose the connection?
Sometimes it is both, sir.
Then don't. No, I'm seriously. Don't play till you get kicked out while they're announcing downtime, just for your own sake.
Or if you are logged in during downtime, don't do anything important.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to sit at DS9 and take damage. I'm taking off my shields, so if anybody wants to do healing, I'm just going to sit here.
Well, it's not like I mean to do it. I just can't see their notices.
Well, you'll see the warnings coming up when they're going to be going down. You know, they give you an hour or 30 minutes, 15, 10, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just got to look for those numbers
Yeah,
then.
and you know when they're going to go down for the patch.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I love this game. I just wish it would function better. That's all.
Yeah, we all do.
This is one of those things where I'm like, what is your problem, though? It's just like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Mara Hawkman, are you
Well-
getting a chance to do any healing on me?
I'm still trying to get my ship into a position where I
Oh.
can actually do that. 'Cause,
Okay,
like,
well, I'm just going to sit here.
the ship is
Well, if I-
inherently slow, but
Oh.
like I can't use movement speed buffs properly because I'm lagging too badly.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I knew what the exact problem was, it could be resolved. And I've tried to get a bunch of other players' heads together on Facebook, and the group leaders in those groups don't want to hear shit about it.
Language, please.
Well,
It's
here's the
a
thing.
unique problem to you. Only you experience it.
I mean,
It's a
Yeah.
unique problem. No one else is having this problem.
What?
So at one point it sounds like you're only nagging because no one else is hearing about it. And it's the only thing you talk about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
if it is unique to you, then it's more likely something on your side is going on.
Yeah, it's just like that's what I was gonna say. Is it just doesn't sound like a real problem. Dang it! I tried healing you, and then you just go.
Well, yeah, I took off my shields just to make your life easier.
Yeah, but you were at like 100% a few seconds ago.
Yeah, I got hit a lot.
Well, I'm playing on a Wi-Fi connection, not hardwired.
Yeah, you can do it. There's more lag with Wi-Fi, but it's.
I would say the amount of lag with Wi-Fi depends on the quality of your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I played this game on mobile hotspot and never had an issue, so I don't think it. I guess it depends on the signal and availability.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the old apartment I was in, the Wi-Fi was meh, but back at the house it was fine, absolutely fine. I mean, this is hardwired because of the way the house is constructed. It's not great from the router, but I could reposition the router. That's a different story.
Or you can take a booster. There are boosters, you can put them in your house.
I know there's one right over there that I have to put up. It's sitting on the shelf.
Oh yeah, my
Not
most
plugged
fun
in?
thing.
No. What?
No, why would it be?
Why would I plug things in?
Yeah.
My most funny thing that happened to me today as a result of lag
Mhm.
was getting kicked to log in while I was trying to fight one of the generals on the Voth ground zone.
Oh. I swear it's something with the Voth ground.
Yeah,
Is
but
this
it's
working
overdue
for
because
you?
of,
I have yet to get a single healing point.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this, and we can go into PvP, or we could go to Ruins of Doom, which is better because
Yeah, Ruins of Doom would probably be better because the fact is, like, you're not taking damage consistently enough for me to be able to actually predict when to do something. Because, like, half the time when I try to do something, it just doesn't actually heal you.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's a fairly good ship.
How can you be so
Do you
bad
have
that
the
DS9 has taken damage?
Because I was just standing there. I wasn't doing anything. I was being lazy.
I wonder if I can heal DS9 and get credit for it.
No,
No.
you can't. It doesn't actually count. I mean, you can, but it doesn't count or anything.
It hasn't taken that much damage.
Of teammates,
Stop tracking me, you stupid cruiser.
the
Yeah,
repair
it's-
hole of teammates thing, it requires it to specifically be another player.
Yes.
Yes. Mar Hawkman, do you have the friendship?
The which ship?
The friendship.
The friendship?
The friendship. Said friendship.
Mar Hawkman, do you have a friendship?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
The ship, the friendship class.
Is that a Z-Store ship or something else?
I
don't
want to say
know.
it's a lockbox ship.
Yeah,
No,
it's one
I
of the
thought
premium
it-
ships.
I thought
I
it
have
was a
almost no
giveaway- a
lockbox
rent ship.
ships.
Ah,
Odds of me having a lockbox ship are functionally zero.
I don't know. People, I certainly don't stick my nose into which ships people get and why they get them. I have a few lockbox ships, but more often than not, I have the ones that you get from the various
can claim
events.
those ships from meta
Yeah.
events,
Mhm.
so there's still ability to have some of those ships.
I don't care.
Oh,
Why
well,
are we even bringing up the friendship?
because of healing abilities, I'm going to bet.
Wait, what
That
the?
doesn't sound worth it.
Okay. Well, actually, hazard
Oh.
emitters and Ox to structural integrity field works pretty good
okay.
for this little thing.
Oh, that stupid Mobius vessel.
I know.
God, I hate it.
Just shoot it.
Okay, so I'm on my main account. I've got my ship, and yeah, there's no way to put protections on. I was just trying to see if I.
Well,
could
right. Once the ship's enabled, you can't protect it. It's only inventory items. So the concept behind protection is that it makes it difficult for you to be stupid. You can't, let's say, do a mass deletion. Who just joined us? It's Ed. You can't do a mass deletion. You can't accidentally salvage it. It requires you to unclick the box. But once you have the ship engaged, the ship itself requires 2 steps to get rid of it. You have to say, I want to delete it or move it or whatever. Then you have to manually type in the name of the ship. So it's hard to make a mistake.
It is really hard to delete your ship without actually knowing what you're doing, unless, like, I don't know, you just...
Equipment, different story. You can always protect equipment, but ships, you can only protect the box.
Yeah.
Because of that 2-step.
Okay, well, if I protect the box and then I open up the ship, is the ship still protected because I protected the box?
No. It
It's a different
protects.
item.
Yeah. Once it's a ship and
Oh.
you've used it and it's named and all that other good stuff, and you're using the ship, as I said, it requires 2 steps to get rid of it, and that's considered to be sufficient for protection, I would think.
The protection works only for items in your inventory, so if it's like something that is unequipped and hasn't been equipped or activated, it still can be protected. Like when it comes to ships, if you open the box, then you cannot be protected anymore.
Oh, okay.
But the whole idea is, it used to be things weren't protected and people would accidentally delete things that were highly valuable to them. So they enabled the idea of protection, what, a couple of years ago at least? 5 years ago?
Yeah, I remember, like when
Part
I was...
of the reason for protection is that they created a way to actually just, kill everything in your inventory, and people were like, oh wait, you know what, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And you kind of got scared of having the feature in the game.
Yeah, I do know people who accidentally deleted ships that were sitting in their inventory.
I mean, I didn't delete ships, but when I remember when I was completely clueless back in 2012 when I started it, I was like, "Oh, I don't need this. I'll discard it. I didn't know."
Yeah, and then it's like,
Down,
no!
so it was like, "Ooh, no!" I didn't realize until it was like later on, way later on. So I didn't even have it. Wait, I have this. Where is it? The discard thing actually gives you energy credit because you get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized why I had millions of energy credits without actually realizing. So
Yeah.
there's that.
What I do
That was
is I have a
2012.
character. I'm sorry. What I do is I have a character dedicated to deletion, and just a camper, where anything that is in his inventory, I just don't care about.
Good morning, Musin.
They're just minors.
Somebody pick one and I will cue us.
Okay,
Or
where?
do the ruins are doing thing.
Oh, you know what? That'll be easier if you can hang on just after we are off the air today. You and I can just go over there and do that one.
Alright.
That'll be a lot easier than all 5 of us going over there.
All right.
Yeah, because after the end of that one, I still actually at 0. Because like every time I tried healing someone, I see someone's health go below 100%. By the time I click the button to heal them,
Yeah. Well, that's because everybody's got shields up. Runes of Doom is nice because you can just take off your shields and, do a little bit of a suntan, take some damage.
well, also it's like people weren't taking enough hull damage in that one.
No,
to
'cause-
actually get much anyways.
Yeah, but my ship was a little too good for that one. Pi, Chris, Taz, Marhawkman. I have...
I need to destroy Undine ships, but it's just 10, so I don't think we're gonna do like any of the Undine TFOs.
Yeah, mine's in the battle zone, sad to say. all my stuff's
Yeah,
in
I've
the
got
battle
two
zone.
ships in the battle zone as well, so like, yay, that's just great.
Well, we could do some.
Well,
my
one of mine is
endeavors are done.
Stallions on Nukara, and the other one's Restore Shields.
Shocking,
Ground.
Taz.
Well,
Shocking.
shields on ground is the easy peasy one. So I mean,
Yeah. I
wait
know,
10
it's
seconds,
just
click a
I don't
button.
I don't have anything that's really worth teaming for.
Okay.
Other than the repairing hull of teammates.
Like I said, that one's a challenge with a big group. We tried it once, but everybody was jockeying for position, and so yeah, it was easier to just 2 at a time. Pi,
If we're in a big group and we need a lot of damage, we can go for guillotine.
I'm happy to do guillotine. Does that work for you guys?
Oh. I just discovered something. One of my characters lost a lot of levels, too.
No, there's something going on. You don't lose levels.
Never heard.
I have never heard of anyone losing levels.
What makes you think the character lost levels?
Well, she was level 11, now she's level 5.
No. If she was level 11 when you logged out, she's level 11.
Yeah, it's just like, why do you...
I've never heard of that ever.
Well, I had another character that was level 13 and then regressed to level 12.
Unless you're leveling up in like the 5 minutes after maintenance started, before it kicks you off.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
even
don't
so,
know,
it
you
wouldn't have
logged
done that
into-
huge jump down. Give me 1 second.
Any other explanations that you accidentally logged into Tribble and then realized that you just lost access to some like level of your character because it just doesn't keep up on Tribble, but I can't think of any other reason.
The game doesn't actually copy your characters to Tribble automatically either, so you would have to manually copy the character to Tribble
Yeah.
and do that.
I'm going to cue guillotine. Is that okay with everyone?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, copy the character to Tribble, then copy it back once I'm done? Then I would have a
No,
second character?
you can't copy the character
Right.
back to live. It doesn't let you.
Tribble is a test server, but yeah, you can copy a character from your main game to Tribble and then it just stays there unless you do something with it. It doesn't actually track your progression on the live server, so if you, for example, accidentally logged into the Tribble instead of Holodeck, you will notice that you're having mismatched level of progress on the character, if it ever was on the Tribble server in the first place.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a
you're
thought.
probably going to look at your character roster on Tribble and be like, wait, where are most of my characters not here?
Yeah, I don't play on Tribble. Just because it's
Yeah,
like,
I
I've done all that work, then realize it's not on the main character.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I have in the past done stuff on Tribble, but only for very specific reasons, like testing things that require spending money that you don't want to waste, you know?
There
It's
is
like,
a
Yeah, I've
chain-
done that.
I'm sorry,
there is a chain of achievements you can get from the Tribble, but it's important to keep in mind that chain of achievements doesn't start unless you create a new character on Tribble.
Oh, interesting. Did not know
So
that.
if you
Didn't know that.
haven't done that, you should at least level a character to 40, because around there is when the chain stops and you will have Tribble rewards on your main character.
Yeah, it's nothing particularly interesting though.
Oh,
I mean,
If someone
it
You
says-
is.
get the Riviera Tribble.
say that again, Tess?
Brilliant. You get the Riviera Tribble, the
The-
multicolored one that has the solid buffs on them.
Yeah, but it's not good.
I'm going to
so-
put money on that's
anymore.
actually Rivera, not Riviera.
Okay.
Yeah, Rivera.
Name for L.
Yeah.
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 Where's the fifth team member?
Oh, I
That's
don't know.
me, because that stupid patching error.
Oh, he'll be
keeps
back, yeah. Pi has this weird error where sometimes when we go into a TFO, he just disappears. And then he comes back.
Yeah,
There he is.
I have a
It stalls during a map transfer, where it's, stalls during the patching, where it just says 16 bytes out of seconds, and now it's doing it again.
See, here's the thing. Years ago, I decided that on-demand patching, while it sounds like a cool idea, is more of a problem than a help.
Yeah. The problem is,
Oh,
if I do it,
has this
I
problem.
try to disable on-demand patching, and it stood still for 2 minutes and was only at 2%. So I'm just like, and I've been playing this game for years.
Here's the thing about on-demand patching. People who use it constantly don't realize just how much of the game being patched that they're missing. The fact that there's this mission you never played.
You're roboting. Can you say that again?
No. God. I'm currently stuck at an SNR thing in game, so I don't think my audio is going to help.
What CPU are you using?
That's not the problem.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It just annoys me that it's been working for years and it's been a problem for the last, like, let's say,
okay, what I was trying to say earlier is that you thought it was working, but it wasn't actually working as well as you thought it was.
Then they have a problem.
See, here's the thing.
My fleet armada is actually having the same issue, and he has this for years, and he's put numerous tickets still back with Cryptek, and he just gave up after a time. He just always knows that he'll get a disconnect after we get into a TFO together.
This is the reason why I've been telling people for years to not trust on-demand patching at all. Because of the fact that whether it works when you're actually trying to use it is largely based on whether you're having lag at the time you try to patch with it. And that is just too fickle.
I'm soon getting a new PC, so maybe a reinstall will do something.
No, okay, a fresh install might actually help because of the fact that you're fully installing the entire game. That might actually help.
By the way, there's a lot of assimilators.
I'm working on killing one right now.
I'm on 4, trying to make sure this keeps going here, because there's a lot of adapters and probes and fun little things.
So I always advise people to turn off on-demand patching and download the files to their own system. Just because then the game just won't have to communicate. And you open up that bandwidth for your regular gameplay.
Yeah, because like when you're doing like the first time doing a full patch after you turn off on-demand patching, yes, it will take a long time. But this is time you can spend like eating breakfast or making a cup of coffee or something. Because like it is not quick. But after the first time, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Once you got
agreed.
Those files on your end, like everything should just be such an improvement on loading into maps without disconnecting.
Is it me, or are the simulators particularly nasty today?
No, I'm doing okay.
Idea.
Okay.
Also, welcome, Taryn. Thanks for the raid.
Oh, hi, Pteronectomy. Thank you. Thank you very much, Musin. I was not paying attention. Sorry about that, Pteronectomy, and thank you for the raid. Musin is 100% right. Appreciate you being here. And the Pteronectomy-ettes.
I mean, because like, part of the reason why, as a Foundry author, we had issues with this is that it would actually crash the Foundry.
A lot of things crash the Foundry, let's be honest.
This is true, but on-demand patching would do so incredibly consistently and often. So it's just like people would just be like, no, we can't do that.
Terrible lag.
Alright, 4 is almost done. There's 4.
2 destroyed, so...
Pteronectomy managed to...
Is 3 even turned on?
No,
5 is also not turning
Taz
on.
is heading over to 3, so... Do you have any assimilators out there? There's an assimilator. I'm going to go grab that one. Then I'll be there to help Taz because goodness knows Taz can't take down everything on the screen without breathing hard.
And I will sit at 5. If somebody takes care of the assimilator.
I'm working on the assimilator. Boris Paladin and Pteronectomy, good morning and lurk away. We love lurking. Lurking is sexy. I'll go for the other assimilator while I'm here. Ooh, bunches of assimilators. Hang on.
I actually just had the little like temporal do-over thing trigger because I somehow got pulled into the center of a grab wall that I dropped.
That takes skill.
I think what it was is it was lag causing my ship to fly the wrong direction.
Oh, I got sucked into the inside of a Borg cube in this once and couldn't get out.
I see 2 simulators.
I'm
3
working on one.
simulators?
I'm working on one.
Actually,
Heading for the next one. Oh god, there's 3 up still. There are 3 on the screen at the moment. Not every assimilator counts for them. The problem is I'm not sure which ones don't count.
Well, the assimilators have to warp out before the transition.
Oh, we know. But not every assimilator counts as the 6 assimilators you have to destroy.
Why is 5 still down?
Because nobody started it?
I was working on it, and I was working on the simulators.
Just push the
that's
button
why.
and then go do the assimilators.
I've got the assimilators.
Assimilators that matter are the ones that specifically spawn in the 4 corners around.
Oh.
And aren't they marked
above them? Yeah.
Yeah. But they also spawn exactly at those 4 specific corner spawn points.
What is this?
Also, Pteronectomy solved some of his lag by looking at his RAM speed in his BIOS and setting that properly for the RAM he had. Not sure if that's any of your problems, but that resolved
This is
like
one of those
half his lost
This
frames.
is one of those solutions. That's lost frames, not dropped packets.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not the same thing.
communication- The drop
People call it
packets
lag.
thing-
Visual lag is completely different from
Okay.
having network connection issues.
Let me change topics to ships because Boris says, I don't think I can pick the Iwani or Ark Royal from T6 tokens. Can't you? Are those not T6 ships? For the,
Not yet.
I don't think they're unlocked.
I mean for the
It depends
Have
on
to
which
wait
T6
at least
token.
another year.
the one from the event, the meta event.
Yeah, because
Okay,
like if you have a T6 token that it is like one of the gift pack tokens, the gift pack tokens are actually any T6 ship that isn't locked to a bundle of some sort.
Unfortunately, I know I've unlocked them on this account, so I can't go look. But I love both ships. They're both great. It'll be another year before those are available with tokens. Wow, I really love the Iwani.
The tokens that we get from events
Mhm.
have a lockout of a year or even 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Bordicus
What
said that
yours,
the devs have
allowed
to
to choose.
actually manually unflag ships as being locked out of that. And they also have to manually flag ships as being locked out of that, so sometimes they just forget to flag certain ships.
Oh gosh darn it!
I have-
Don't send out so many ships in a year. I'm gonna go for that.
I have older tokens,
Uh-huh.
right? Older tier 6 tokens that came in a box that are tradable to other players.
Yeah.
Those are the
Those
ones that I
do
was
not
talking
have
about
a
being
lockout.
gift pack. Those are the gift pack tokens I was talking about earlier.
No lockout on those. So yeah, if you got one of those, you can get even the Ark Royal.
I've got
Which
the other
Ark Royal's
assimilator.
going to be like a year and a half at least before. The Iwani's going to be like a year almost.
So,
Does anyone wanna tank this tactical cube?
hang on, I want to take out the 2 assimilators. Okay, the assimilators are out.
What's up, poppers?
They are not happy with me. I took them to the big park yesterday, and let's just say 3 miles of a walk is a lot longer than they were expecting.
Good exercise.
It was very hot yesterday.
Oh,
Very
built
hot.
differently.
Pardon?
So
Your dogs are built differently.
Then-
They're made for walking.
Well, yeah, but the little one for her, 3 miles for me is like 6 miles for the medium dog. It's like 87 miles for the baby. That's a lot of feet moving.
There we go.
All right, we're out of that one. But yes, Boris Paladin. Lockbox ship is Discovery D7. Nice. But what you
Good
can...
ship.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's a fun ship to fly as well.
I just love the Iwani for... actually, the Iwani in general is just fun to fly. I like it better than the Ark Royal, though Ark Royal is a fine ship too. Yeah, I saw your comment about the Hellbore Musin yesterday when you posted something about it in chat.
okay, well, if you try and upload today, it
I don't
literally comes
upload.
back with... No, but if people upload their damage parses, it will come back saying that Hellbore Light is a prohibited ability and that your entry will not be updated.
Mm-hmm.
That's just beautiful.
Well, it's still...
So this time I actually got about 12,000.
Oh! Unintentionally, it just started dealing stuff when you were using things?
Well, one of the things I have is the Cardassian support platform thing. I think that was healing people.
Wait, you need to
I
heal other
dropped it in the
people?
middle on top of the main board base thingy.
And you need to heal other people?
Yeah, 50,000 heal hull for teammates. It's the universal.
Universal.
The thing I was
Bring a
talking about.
teammate who runs
God.
exceed rated limits, so you can heal them.
Yeah, but when we're doing a TFO, it gets a little bit more problematic because you kind of have to be reasonably close to them. Hence, 2 at a time hitting Ruins of Doom or going into a private queue and doing a PvP works better. Makes it
If you
easier.
have it reiterative structural capacitor and
Hey, honestly, hazard emitters works
Guns paired.
just fine.
Mom, we did it yesterday.
Yeah, we went in there and so Pi went into the where the spores are exploding in Ruins of Doom, and I'd heal him. Then we'd just switch, and he'd go back in and back and forth. That way, the cooldown was cooldowning while the other person was getting their turn in. So it worked nicely. We got in and out pretty fast.
Yeah, once we got the trick, we were done within like a few minutes.
Yeah.
So I went in. I got hit by the spores. She healed me. I backed out. She backed in. I healed her, and we did that like back and
Ooh.
forth.
Chris, thank you so much for the mysterious dark liquid. It was what was left over in the coffee grinder this morning. But I think it was either you or Pi who suggested make the coffee and set it up to auto start, which I discovered is just as easy once I figured out how to do the auto start. Or I could just set up everything and press the button when I walked by first thing in the morning. And by the time the dogs go out and come back in, I have coffee. It is a good thing. But thank you so much for the cup of coffee. I appreciate it. Let's see, where are we at? We're at about 6:50. How about we'll do one more here?
Take your poison.
Yeah, give me 1 second for some reason. Not related to Star Trek Online, and this might just be me. I know. My Discord will function, but the screen will go black.
Yeah, when you all tap.
No, just there. It just goes black.
Yeah, it's because your focus, your Windows your Windows focus on another window.
Oh, okay. It's
It
there. I
also
mean,
happens
because
to me.
we're
So sometimes I have to like alt tap a few times and yeah.
okay.
does
Good.
that to me.
It's not me. Yay! Who did we lose here? We lost Mar Hawkman.
Me.
do you have the in-game
What? I'm on the
overlay
team still.
option
No,
on?
mine is disabled. So
The in-game overlay option. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Maybe I do
It's
know
a
what
thing in
it is.
Discord where you see the little bubbles when someone talks, they light up, and they're grayed out when they're not talking.
I do in Discord, yes.
Overlays in
Yeah,
general.
but mine is disabled, so it's not that. Because I have it disabled by that.
Well, I don't see the bubbles. I just see in Discord, I see that. In game, I don't have anything like that.
But yeah, I'm ready if you want to choose for something.
Well, I won't go random because Chris will hate me for that one. Let's see, what do we have here?
Anyway.
Pardon?
No, do it anyways.
No, we like Chris. We want Chris to stick with us. So, Mar Hawkman, did you leave us?
I'm still in the team.
No, you're not. Oh, yes, you are. Who left us there? It was Pi.
Me.
Do you want back in, Pi?
Yes, please.
Okay. Just because you were so nice to me last night, I'll invite you back this time. Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh,
we
yeah,
did all KDF last night, guys. That was so much fun.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about the whole thing with the auto patching thing again, and one of the reasons that we identified with the Foundry as to why it was causing crashes is that when you're doing a map load, there is actually a timer that's invisible, and if this timer finishes counting down before it patches, it automatically just disconnects you.
Does anybody need to do the daily or anything? Or are we just good with?
I do, but I need to, but I can do it afterwards.
Okay. Tell you what, let's do a little swarm.
Because and that was the thing though, is just like if you are
we will.
If you are slow loading
digitizing
and you have patch on demand, the fact that you are slow loading, it won't keep trying indefinitely. Eventually, it'll just give up and kick you off the server.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, yeah. Everybody, wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. So, Chris, since you weren't on the other night, we did Borg Ground.
I might lose the connection. Or
that's okay.
This is like the 5th time today.
I know. Mornings seem to be worse.
But yeah, that's part of the thing with patch on demand, and I'm not sure if it actually works the same on the regular server as it did on Tribble, on Foundry. But as far as we could tell, when trying to do map loading on Foundry, it's like it had a timer, and if you didn't load into the map before a certain amount of time elapsed, it would just straight kick you.
Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. Ooh! Indeed. Oh, and a French press, too. Very nice. Very nice, Ed.
Yeah, I got that at the Goodwill bins for like $5.
For French press, yeah. Great. Yeah. A great deal. Good way to make.
I didn't get a wee woo.
Ah.
I don't know if I'm...
Hang on. Let's see.
Let me see. No, I'm not part of it.
And it's not queuing up.
I mean, I think it's thinking because it's taking
I just pinged up.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't get the Iwani or the Arc Royal, I'm not sure what to get. So, folks, with your T6 coupons that you get from the meta event, of the ships that are available for the meta event, what would you get then, knowing that he likes the Iwani or would like the Iwani or the Arc Royal?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where there's so many options that you kind of need to narrow
what kind
it
of build
down first.
What kind of build would it be for?
It's interesting.
Because when you say Iwani, that's the carrier ship, right? So
I believe so, yeah.
For a carrier ship.
Currently, my Zen store is blacking out and will not let me see what ships are there.
Laggy too.
Yeah, but I'm not lagging as much as everybody else is. It's just...
No, sometimes the Zen store just doesn't come in.
Sometimes it just hates me.
I don't have lag and I still have it blacked out.
The Z store has its own unique lag, and I'm not sure exactly what causes it, because it's just not the same.
It just hates me. That's all there is to it.
Just hates random people. Why am I ship clogged? What the hell?
Are you doing your TFO then?
I am doing Swarm. Yeah.
Okay, then I will do my my event.
Okay.
And a game poop. This is just not my day today.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's just me misclicked. I spend a pass. What do you mean? A pass token on a Admiralty, Admiralty, whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah. It annoys me that it doesn't ask me if I want to skip.
It doesn't?
It doesn't. No.
That's weird.
It just takes it. If you want to pass one of the tour ones, it will ask you. But if you accidentally hit pass,
you're right.
It just doesn't.
That's because the other ones are unimportant. So you know.
Yeah, I know. It just annoys me because I was actually going to do it, and then I hit begin, and then it accidentally hit the pass.
Well, if you want to pass one without using a pass token, and you can afford a few minutes, put like not enough points on it and start it up anyway. It'll just be like, nah, you'll get a failure.
In Admiralty, if you really, really want to get rid of a mission that's clogging your queue, just slot a tier 1 ship in it. And
exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah. It'll go away. All right, I'm going to grab this one.
You can start the win even when there's only a 1% chance of success. Heck, it might actually succeed anyways because there is a 1% chance of success.
So with the T6 coupon that you've got, is there a way for you to see what ships are eligible?
No.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can for the. You need to click through each individual ship, but that will show you that they're eligible.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought there was a list if you right-clicked.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would have been really convenient.
That would have been insanely long and have like multiple pages of scrolling.
Yeah, but right now he doesn't have an easy way to know which ones are accessible on his coupon.
Well, I mean...
Oh, the Premonition is a good ship, Musin. I hadn't thought of that one.
Yeah. The Gemini device.
Premonition is very fun.
Yeah, it is.
Two Enterprise F that it.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good point.
Really powerful pets. Plus, it's got fire cycling haste, so for any cycle haste build, you get a lot of value out of that console.
Yeah, you really need to be making a build dedicated to firing cycle haste. Just like adding a little bit of firing cycle haste to beams in general is good.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it works for a pet build because it summons pets, but it also works for a cycle haste build because the console gives cycle haste. So it's kind of can go both ways and is very versatile to be able to use in different builds. The 20% exotic damage passive would work nicely for a science build. So all in all, it's a good console.
And of course, we're in an ads break, so I don't know if Boris Paladin can hear this, but let me know if you can hear all this, Boris. And if you can't, we'll repeat it. But no, that's actually a great idea. I hadn't thought about that one.
You know, it's funny because I keep forgetting about that ship myself, and I have it, and I love flying it, but when I don't fly it, I completely forget it's there.
Well,
it's in stealth mode.
The isn't so special, right?
It goes out of temporal mode. It just temporarily erases itself from my memory.
Yeah. It's a good ship.
Visuals are like if you crossed the Vesta and Sovereign class, so it's really a good looking ship. If you don't mind the pink top.
That was what I remember about, yes. Alright, Boris Paladin, I don't know if you heard what Musin was saying about the Premonition, but that's actually not a bad suggestion.
Why do people keep hitting the core with the question mark?
Actually, that's a function of auto fire. This is actually a mission where auto fire is a liability, and most players don't know that.
They would if they played it with us once, because everybody yells at them about it.
But just call in your.
What does it really matter? No. What does it really matter if they hit the core with question mark?
I mean,
It slows you down.
And normally it slows you down. You need to use Science Team to dismantle it.
It is true that it is an inconvenience, but for most people it's a minor enough inconvenience that they don't actually care.
Back when Breach first came out, it would knock out your ship. It would kill you.
It also
back when, but not now.
It also shows that people really don't read or take notice of when they're playing.
No,
a lot of people really don't pay a lot of attention. That is true.
It's just shoot everything.
It's the same thing when they have to kill the Sinkethi. What do? They go directly after the battleship or the dreadnought?
Yeah, and it says in the directions, go for the cruiser first.
Right.
Go for the cruisers first and hit them on front. But no, people take their Tigan Shrift or whatever and just sucks it in, and then it's impossible to kill.
Can I ask 2 questions? What are you playing for TFOs right now?
Whatever anybody wants.
No, I mean, were you guys in Counterpoint?
Yeah, we were playing Counterpoint.
Oh, okay. And then what's this thing about a question mark with a core?
In the Breach, which is the current event that's running, when you go into the center section where you've got the 3 power cores and you have to open them, when you open them, they will come up saying, what the heck do they say?
One is a power core and one is a power core with a question mark.
Right.
Basically.
So you don't want to shoot the one with the question mark. You only want to shoot the one that's a power core without a question mark, because otherwise it fires back at you and will kill you. Possibly.
Well,
it disables you now.
Disables you.
If you wanna told.
I just realized something. That is something that scales based on your. I think it actually scales based on your control resistance. I think it actually scales the amount of damage you take based on your control resistance. So people without control resistance probably take more.
Yeah, but in the event thing, it really doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah.
But wait a second. I'm sorry, but I'm
the
confused.
event is normal difficulty for all practical purposes.
Is this the VOF ship thing you're doing?
We're not doing it, but that is the one. That's the one we're talking about. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because of in my experience with the way I'm doing it, it's like I'm just like waiting to run through it, right? And I just try to shoot stuff to make sure I have contact so they know I'm participating. And then I just get stuck because I can't run the whole trench run. And then I wait for them to rally with the others.
Yeah, then you do the rally point.
Yeah.
But it's after the rally point, you go through the building, through the ship. You get into the central area where there are the 3 piles of, power cores. Not the big one at the end, but the 3 separate ones, and you have to open them. After saving the ship, folks, save those 3 ships. If you're doing the long versions.
Breach people constantly ignore those ships.
Yeah, I know.
So
It gets us extra money.
To be honest, it's easy to solo one of the
yeah, it
save
is.
the ship things. So
oh yeah, saving the ship is easy.
Okay.
But it's
what I do.
Go ahead.
What I do, because I'm very bad at this, I just go to the yellow door for the big core, and I just like wait for the thing to open.
Look, there are 3 sets of Federation ships that need to be rescued, and that gets extra marks for everybody.
Okay.
Failing
I've never
that
seen them.
is a fail condition. Or on elite.
Yeah, it is failed condition, but for normal and advanced, it's just extra points. But you have to go look for them. They're not highlighted. If you know where they are, you'll see them. But there's a little cluster of Voth ships attacking a Federation ship. And when you get close, it will give you the option to rescue the ship, along with, in the non-event version, to shut the doors. Both of which you want to do.
You will see an HP meter above the ship,
Right.
telling you how long you have before it's destroyed.
Interact immediately.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Is that a lot
because
of
they
the
don't
time,
interrupt the interact, so you will be able to save the ships before having even destroyed the VOD ships around it.
Oh yeah.
And that's
it's considered completed, right? just because like you walk over to it and touch it, like poop, and it's done.
Yeah, it's not a difficult one to do. Just like shutting the doors isn't difficult. But people forget to do it.
Actually, like, leave the VOD ships behind and not even destroy them. Like, you could.
You could, but...
Well, for some people, destroying those VOD ships might be a difficult task. So just do the interact and speed away and get to the next ship that, if you know the locations, you know.
Yeah, and it's not like they move the locations. They're always in the same spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least do the interacts, because those are really important at elite level.
Yes.
But, yeah.
It's strange because of sometimes I'm not doing a thing, and I still get rewarded marks for just being there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
In event.
Yeah, as long as you...
unlike me, who disconnected about 20 seconds before the TFO ended, and thus did not get any rewards from that TFO.
Oh, okay.
That
I'm like,
stinks.
Well, that's happened to me. Like, remember when they had complaints about bots with Starbase 1?
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I don't bother doing like stuff like that because I'm afraid it's gonna hurt my computer. But I was kind of like, back then I was doing that too, where it's like, oh, I'm lost, I don't know what I'm doing, and I can't make any contact, and I would still end up getting marks for doing Starbase 1.
Starbase 1, you can actually, for a long time, you could AFK after the first section was done. Then they changed it so you can AFK it, but you have to complete the ending section, if I'm correct. I know they changed it so it's harder to...
Okay.
Yeah, they have this thing where...
Hey, I'm going to get the heck out of here because it's late, and I promised Mayor Hawkman that we would do a really quick Rune's Doom. Hang on. So let me say goodbye. We can continue this after we're done.
Okay.
But let me get out of the show here. So on behalf of everybody here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, thank you for joining this huge group party today, discussing everything. I hope you all have a wonderful day. The game plan is we will be on tonight. I have no idea what we're doing. But we had a really fun time last night playing KDF. So if you join us, we may be doing another KDF night tonight. We will see how that goes. Everyone, Musin, are you going to do the sound cues?
Yes.
Okay. On behalf of everybody here at Welcome to the Moopsyverse, stay moopsome!
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy!
And I will make it a threesome.
Do you even hear yourself?
Lizard.
Computer deactivate iguana.
How dare you?